right now.
Hello, and welcome to your trending stories. It is Monday, the first Monday into the new year. Welcome to Good Morning, Frederick. My name is Marco. Dani, good morning.
Good morning. It is a great day. Great day.
It is a great day. Make sure you hit share, like, comment, share this to your friends. Let's get as many people looking at these trending stories as possible. We got a lot going on, starting 2025 off with a bang. Obviously, getting into the new year. How have you started your New Year's resolutions yet, or where are you at on them?
No resolutions for me. Never. No, I don't even try, because why disappoint yourself so early in a new year? So I don't do that.
Yeah.
I do pick a word each year, though. This year, my word is grateful. And I'm always grateful for, I try to remind myself how grateful I am. Sometimes I don't act grateful, but I am. I am always grateful.
Me too. Living in gratefulness is good. That is fantastic. Speaking of grateful, let's go right to the top story. Right behind me, the Washington Commanders grateful for Marcus Mariota.
Yes.
And grateful for, I mean, they were in the playoffs, so it's not like we had to win to get in, but I don't know, whatever it is with Dallas. It just
Anytime we beat the Cowboys is a great day.
Anytime we beat the Cowboys is a great day. I know you'll be talking to Bob Miller later on. Tell him that Marco said, ha, ha, ha. Although it wasn't easy, and it didn't look like we actually were even going to win for most of that game.
We were not going to win. We were not going to win. And I was in and out. I was taking down Christmas decorations, watching the game, disappointed every time I walked in to see the TV. But I thought Jaden Daniels came out because he didn't need to play and we didn't want him to get hurt. Did he hurt his leg?
Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't right. He was limping around, which was not great.
Don't like that at all.
And obviously, I think he's going to be fine. But the last thing you want is to get nicked up before the playoffs. But I think what Dan Quinn wanted was to come in, play a solid first half, get up by a couple touchdowns, and then do what he eventually ended up doing. Although he went to Mariota earlier than I think he wanted to, and we were out of sync, and it doesn't look great. Listen, the Washington Commanders have won 12 games for the first time, and I don't even know if they've ever won 12 games. To be honest with you,
1991, I think.
Well, that was 11. That was 11. I don't know that they've ever won 12. We'll have to see if somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, 1991 was the last time they won 11.
Gotcha.
They've had.
And the games. I mean, we only had 16 games for a while.
Oh,
right?
we have a new player here. You can see my cat.
Yeah, Nora.
Nora is excited. Are you excited about the Commanders?
Woohoo! Oh, look at her.
She loves me because I feed her chicken.
She needs a little Commander's shirt. We need to get her a little outfit.
Nora. I would love to see that. But the Washington Commanders, nobody in their right mind thought they'd be this good this early. Dan Quinn has done a wonderful job. He should get a few votes for Coach of the Year because we're doing more with less. And I count teams. I say horses. You need horses. Like Lamar Jackson's a horse. So then congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens who won their division. They'll be the third seed in the playoffs. They on that team have what I call horses, probably 12 to 13 horses. And the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, they have 12, 13, 14, 15 horses.
Right.
We have 2 or 3 horses. So I don't expect us to do very much. So just making it to the playoffs in Jaden Daniels' first year, I don't want to sound like a loser, like, hey, we've already won, whatever. I want to try to go as far as we can, but you just can't. Oh,
yeah.
You got to look.
I think being realistic is also helpful because, again, I think coming into this year, we're always hopeful. We always think, okay, we're going to be solid. It's been exciting. It's been awesome. It's been fun. But realistically, so far, every time we've gone up against a team that is really good, we have either gotten killed or we barely scraped out. You know what I mean? So it's not an authoritative wins over great teams. So look, I'm going to be happy. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I want to, go out of this season, with everyone intact and know that we it's been a great. I mean, for a Commanders fan this year, it has been the most fun I've had watching football probably since the last time they won a Super Bowl. So
yeah. I mean, listen, Vegas had us at 6 wins. We doubled, and Vegas doesn't miss a lot of stuff.
No.
We doubled that up, and so here's.
I watched a guy's podcast where they redid what they said at the beginning of the year for records for teams.
Yeah.
They had the Commanders at 3-12 or whatever it was. It was 3 wins. So
yeah.
They were like, well, got that one wrong. So
yeah. And so here's how it's shaking out. The Commanders are going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I think that game might be on Sunday night. I don't know that yet. I have to double check that. And it looks like that set there. The Ravens. I don't know who the Ravens play. I haven't checked that out. They won their division. They're the 3 seed, so they're going to take on the 6 seed, which I think is the Steelers.
All right, let's just see what we got. So, okay. Oh, it's all T. They don't have anything yet. Okay, I see. Yeah. Playoff. Yeah.
Well, they should have at least have who they're playing. Does it?
Right. So AFC playoff bracket, they only have the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, Texans, Chargers, Steelers, Broncos. They don't even have anything yet.
Who's the sixth?
Oh, wait. Here we go. Wild card round Saturday, 4:30. Chargers at Texans, 8 Steelers at Ravens.
Yeah. So Steelers, Ravens.
Sunday, Broncos at Bills, Packers at Eagles. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Commanders at Buccaneers.
Sunday night football, man.
And Monday night is Lions or Vikings at Rams.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So there we go. It's going to be a great playoffs for the first time since the RG3 2012 season. We're back in the playoffs. This team is definitely on an uptick. I can't wait to see what we do in the offseason, signing some free agents, getting more horses in here. But congratulations to the Commanders. As much as they've turned my hair gray this year, and it's like we can't just blow anybody out. Now we have these games that come down to the last second.
Our mom was watching the game, and she's like, I'm attack every week. I said, I know.
Yeah,
every week. But I gotta say, gratefully, again, being grateful this year, there are many players who will want to come to the Commanders, which hasn't happened since I don't even know when. I don't even remember, even after we won Super Bowls, teams or players saying, I'm happy to go to the Commanders. So,
well, and part of that, and not to get too much into the trendy stories all about sports, but part of that is because Joe Gibbs won 3 Super Bowls with 3 different quarterbacks. We've never had like a Tom Brady. So people come to a team.
Well, not only that,
when you have the
Dan Snyder. That was the problem always, why people never wanted to come. We had terrible, it was just all that. So
now we have a quarterback.
All changed. It's going to be great.
That people love. They have a quarterback that always has you in the game and that gets people fired up. And so we will be getting a lot of free agents here that want to come and play with Jaden Daniels, which is amazing. Yeah. So we'll see how that shakes out. But if you're a Commanders fan, you got to be on cloud 9, and we got to see what we can do. Hey, you can't go home with the homecoming queen if you're not invited to the dance. So we'll see what happens there. Other trending stories. I don't know if you heard about. There's a lot of chaos going on right now. It's really insane. But the biggest thing is obviously the certification of the election. And there's just a storm you guys got, bros. Let me just throw this up on here and see if we can. We got that. All right. So let me just see what exactly this person's seeing here.
Electoral certification that is scheduled to take place in Congress tomorrow on January 6th. There is now a major winter storm warning for Washington, D.C., the area I'm in, and lawmakers are potentially leaving the area. Now, Speaker Mike Johnson has said that come hell or high water, whether there's a blizzard or not, they will be certifying the election results.
So that's what
why
they're saying.
They always looking for a reason?
Exactly.
Or an excuse? First of all, why are they leaving? Stay here.
That's insane. And there's a lot of weird things going on. So Donald Trump has announced that he wants on January 19th to have a rally the day before he's inaugurated. A lot of people are trying to suspect that something is going on. And I think the last I heard, 12 states haven't ratified the election. with 6 of those 12 being swing states, and they say there's a giant irregularity with not doing that a week prior to getting the inauguration. And tomorrow, January 6th, I'm sorry, that's today, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to, I guess, get these things in today. So I have no idea what's going to happen, but.
Yeah, I mean, they've had since November 6th. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous to try to stall, drag their feet, whatever they're doing. Ridiculous. And I'm telling you, there will be an upheaval if they don't certify this election.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think's going to happen here? I mean, what do you think the plan is?
Well, I don't know.
America,
worst case scenario, if they delay or they say that we have to wait because there are, issues somewhere, it's going to cause an upheaval. There's a lot of chaos going on in this country with people that are from here as well as people who aren't from here. And it's, I think everybody's a little on edge with the drones or the Dior bags, if you're on TikTok at all, and you've seen Bethany Frankel and her videos. But yeah, it's just all crazy. And we need some calm. That should have been my word for this year. Calm.
Just relax.
Yeah.
Everybody relax.
We just need to chill out a little bit. So
Yeah, it definitely is. It is. I tell you, man, there's so much chaos going on. I mean, you've got so just to hit, because we can't hit all of these stories. This trending will be 58 minutes, but there's bird flu that's now, I guess, being transmitted to some humans in California. They put out a thing for that. There's this mystery thing that's like RSV and COVID and the Nora virus that's kind of going around.
All that, yep.
And I don't know if you saw this, but this just being tapped out looks like there's a listeria breakout at Kroger.
It's way worse than anyone thought. Where do I start? So basically Friday, the FDA sent out a massive warning to everyone about this listeria outbreak. And they found it at Walmart and Aldi and Kroger. So now all 3 stores are recalling vegetables and herbs, including guacamole and salsa. This is bad, guys.
Now, at first, when they said vegetables, I was fine until they said guacamole and salsa, because I live off of that. I don't really live off of vegetables per se. So it's so crazy. So that's out there, and the bird flu and eggs, and it's just. I need a chalkboard to figure out, like, what can we eat, where can we go, I mean, it's insane.
I'm telling you, sometimes this is why some people just go, you know what, I can't take any more. I'm not watching any more news. I still got to get up and go to work tomorrow. So until the day that happens. But how about the fact that California has again won 2 winners for the Mega Millions, same gas station?
Yeah.
How is this not being investigated? And actually, while I was reading all these anomalies, California is only responsible for purchasing 11% of those lottery tickets for the big games.
Yeah.
Yet they win like 38% or 42% of the
it's even
jackpot.
more. It's close to 60%. Here's the thing. I'm just going to tell you one way. This is a scam. I'm telling you, it's a scam. I mean, I heard there was an investigation from the FBI that's underway, because there's the amount
not
of
even
odds.
The odds.
Yeah, you have more. I think I don't want to do the whole thing because it was like a 12-minute thing, but here are the odds. If you took the entire state of Texas and covered it with nickels, and then you colored one of those nickels red, and you flew over Texas and dropped your nickel from a plane, and it landed on top of the red nickel, that's still less odds than what happened here. So that just tells you it is an anomaly that you cannot explain away.
No.
And think about it.
When I was reading all that, though, it said the owner or the president of the lottery company, and it dawned on me, wait a minute, this is like a private company that does the lottery?
Yeah.
I thought it was every state.
No, yeah, people think it's a government agency. Yeah, no, it's just like Timmy and Don, and they are just like back
this
there.
This reminds me of the Monopoly McDonald's scandal.
100%. Listen, if there's any large amount of money involved, you can better be. There's a 99% chance somebody is taking it from somebody else
Trying
or
to figure it
steering.
out. Yep.
So I'm
working
telling
on
you,
a way to skeeve the system.
we need the entire internet. Listen, this is why I love TikTok, because TikTok will figure this out in like 3 days. They'll figure out who it is, who stole it, how they did it. They'll have their phone records. We need TikTok to investigate. I'm telling you, I would not play the lottery anymore. It is the biggest scam in the history of scams, and there's just no statistical way that it should be happening, and yet here we are.
Here we are.
It's happening.
Yeah. It really, really frustrating and terrible. Those people who are scamming this money somehow. So we'll figure it out probably in like 5 years.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It doesn't really matter, but
we'll figure it out. It'll be too late, but it'll be
too late.
But we'll figure it out. So I know you wanted to cover this here. I mean, like I said, there's so much going on that we can't cover everything at once. But as far as craziness, here's a little something in case you didn't see this whole Sean Ryan thing. But
the Cybertruck car bombing in Las Vegas has turned into the craziest reverse psyop story ever. And it's still developing, but I'm going to run through all of the evidence in all directions that I have found so far. So hopefully it's easy to kind of pick up where we're at right now.
All right. So this is a 9-minute video. We can't go, but I watched that entire video, and really, it is insane what has been happening here. So if you don't know, Sean Ryan is a former Navy SEAL. He's got a big podcast, not quite as big as Joe Rogan's, but he had a guest on, and I mean, you might want to explain a little bit, but it is just bizarre what is happening here.
Yeah, so the guest he had on is also ex-military who has a lot of contacts, said some random person reached out to through his DM several times, and the guy said to him, "I've sent you an email, you've got to read it." And so this random person who is supposedly the guy that they're saying was in the Tesla sent an email basically outlining what this whole thing was about. And it mind-boggling. Like, you're like, oh my God, are we getting like double, triple? I don't even know whose side anyone's on anymore and what is really happening.
Now, have you seen the, I think it's called the Aging Millennial, or that guy that's got a lot of people that on, so something that was curious about the email that they showed. Somebody said that it had red squiggly marks for
and the cursor.
Yeah, so it's not an email that was
in it, which is usually only when you're typing an email, not showing an email when you've received it. So, I mean, he could have been forwarding it and it was there, but really, let me just tell you, people go so deep in disproving or trying to prove one way or another. Yeah, there was a lot of really weird things about that email.
Yeah.
Then there's been some things about Sean Ryan, which is sad because I really do like his podcast, and he has some really, really interesting guests who say a lot of stuff that's going on. They predicted. There's that one girl who has talked about for the last 6 or 7 months about, we're going to have a lot of stuff on our own soil.
A lot of sleeper cells. And on that Sean Ryan report, they've said that he knows for sure, because whoever was the guy actually that was there said he physically has seen with his own eyes surface-to-air missiles from Iran that have been snuck in through the southern border. And so it's nuts, dude. We're living in such crazy times. It's just an incredible, insane thing.
I saw a comedian the other day saying, the craziest thing is we're not even talking about the drones. We're not even talking about, that's the upside down world we're in. We're not talking about the fog. We're not talking about, it's just one thing after another, and we're all just like, yeah, well, whatever. I got to go to work tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah, the hits, and you're just like, I mean, yeah. So if we're keeping aboard, there's aliens are coming from the ocean. The drones are from China. They can nuke us at any time. I mean, it's just good. We've had contact with aliens for years. Some of them are cloaking themselves. It's insane. I mean,
and yet we have a president who's still in right now, just handing out medals of honor like candy.
Dude.
I mean, come on. George Soros, come on.
Nancy Pelosi deserves a Medal of Honor, dude.
Clinton got one. I mean, seriously.
It's like Oprah. You get an honor. You get an honor. Before I get out of here, you get a pardon. I mean, it's insane.
Insane.
Yeah, so much stuff. We can't cover it all, but we'll keep you updated with everything there for sure. All right, make sure you hit share, like, comment, post. We love each and every one of you. Happy 2025. If you got a board, let me know. If you show it to me so we can keep track of everything going on.
Your bingo card. Let's write our bingo cards for next week. Lord.
Yeah, for sure. What do you got coming up today on Good Morning Frederick, Dan?
Well, we're talking all about African Americans of excellence, and we're going to start interviewing some of the. Well, I'm going to come on here because I got everything. Well, we had Chris on, which we weren't expecting this morning, and so I'm going to move the interview with the ladies from Arch to tomorrow morning, and so that they get their full due. We were already at an hour, so we'll move all of that there. And I will, finish up. We'll do everything we're supposed to do then. Although I do want to do a couple of things right now. And then I'm going to actually play some of our sponsors out. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specializes in roofing, siding, windows. They also can do your gutters, patios, and decks. Give them a call, 301-703-2157, or email ansconstruction.net. Remember, as a Good Morning Frederick viewer, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick for sure, and she will take great care of you. And we're going to play out some of our other sponsors on the way out. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. right here at Good Morning Frederick. And don't forget that 200th show, January 14th. And love to see you on the stream from 8 to 10 a.m. I need you there and support. You guys have been in support so far all along. All right. Have a great day. Thank you to our sponsors and advertisers. Wouldn't be here without you.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.